So let's talk getting into your heart again. The 8-year thing. I mean, it's been a lot longer than 8 years. So what, do you still have the same heart?
I don't.
Okay, you got another transplant.
I don't. In 2019.
So how many years was that?
32.
Why did it last 32 when it normally only lasts 8? Is that just you being healthy?
I think if you ask anybody around me, they would say because he's a stubborn asshole. I did my own thing. I mean, I really thought outside the box. I really challenged the medical community on the amount of meds we were taking. I made it a goal of mine to sweat every day. Because psychologically for me, I was sweating out all the toxin poisons that the medicines were inside me. I'm super competitive. Good luck, good genes, dumb luck. There's no silver bullet.
Yeah.
I can't hand somebody a recipe and say, here's how you do it.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, it worked for 32 years and then it didn't.
Yeah. What was that like? Was it just a repeat of what happened the first time?
Yeah.
You started feeling just down.
Yeah, my wife noticed, and I started to struggle a little bit, and I had a additional complication because my kidney gave out. My kidneys gave out, which is normal for transplants because you're taking all these medicines, and so they tax the kidney. So I needed a heart and a kidney, and that was 2019, so just 4 years ago.
Wow.
Again, super lucky to get it. I got this one in San Diego, and
you're still here.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go. You said eventually you got to meet the family of the first donor, at least. I don't know if you met the second one, but can you walk us through what was that like?
I can. So I was very respectful for a long time, right? Don't meet the family, let them heal, let them mourn. And I started seeing on social media all these families having these reunions and the listening with the stethoscope, and that's my daughter's heart, And so I was actually penning my book, and I wrote a book in 2011. What I saw in about 2008 was in 2011, it's going to be 25 years after I have a heart transplant, and I don't know whose heart's inside my chest. And I wanted to go and find out because I wanted to say thank you. And I wanted to say thank you to somebody who'd given me everything. My health, my wife, my kids, my money, my everything. Think about that, everything. So I traveled back I was writing a book. The co-author came with me. I didn't write a book, by the way. I talked about a book and someone else wrote it. No judgment, but yeah. And so anyways, he says, the only way we can finish this book is you got to go meet the family, right? And I'm like, yeah, let's go. So we go back to, it was actually in Wales, where the young man died. And the young man, I was 21 at the time. The young man was 17 when he passed away. It was a couple of days ago, July 7th of 1986. And he lived in a small town, and it was Sunday night of the Wimbledon final, and him and his mates decided it was too boring because it was Yvonne Lendl playing. That may be too young. Anyways,
I was 11 months, 3 weeks old.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck you. Sorry, there's something that came out of that. So anyways, him and his mates went down to the local park and played a little footy and kicked the ball around, and he had a brain aneurysm on the field while playing soccer.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So who did you meet then of the family then years later?
I met his dad, and I met his best friend who did CPR on him to keep the heart going.
Wow.
Think about that.
Yeah.
So his dad Roger, who we become, of course, great friends, and we brought him over to our golf tournament, and his now partner Jill, and Roger is the dad, and he took us around, and he took us to, the guy's name was John Edward, and his last name is Grove, so he was known as John Edward. And so we went to John Edward's family home, and we went to where he went to school, and we went to the soccer field, of course, and we went to his final resting spot. Wow. And you want to talk about a moment in life, you're standing at a gravesite with a tombstone with a date on it that is burned into your DNA because it's the day that you were saved and got a second life. And you're standing with the man who said, yes, I'm going to donate my dead son's heart.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
What a moment.
What a moment.
Incredible moment.